My name is Leniie Umerova. I'm Ukrainian and Crimean Tatar activist. I spent nearly 2 years in Russian prison. In December 22, I was abducted by Russian security forces right at the border. I was trying to reach Crimea to visit my critically ill father. My only crime was that I'm Crimean Tatar. I'm Ukrainian, born in Crimea, and I refuse to take Russian passport. For Russia, that's enough to label me an enemy and throw me behind the bars. During these years, I endured immense injustice and cruelty, abduction, psychological and physical abuse, interrogation, solitary confinement. Most of the time, I was held in complete isolation. But you know what? I'm Crimean Tatar, and these are not the first repression in my family history. In 1944, my grandmother was just 10 years old when she became a victim of Soviet deportation. Her entire family, like hundreds of thousands of Crimean Tatars, mostly women and children, as the men were at war, was declared a traitor of motherland. They were given 20 minutes to pack. They were forced into the cattle wagons and deported to Uzbekistan. Two of my grandmother's younger brothers, 3 years old Kadir Ilyas and 6 years old Nazim, died of starvation. This is not only my family tragedy. This is the pain of every Crimean Tatar family. Many countries have already recognized the 1944 deportation as the act of genocide against Crimean Tatar people, because history must be called by its true name. But history is relating itself. Once again, Russia is trying to destroy us. Once again, it erases identities, rewritten borders, and crushed lives. In the occupied territories, Russia depressured every ordinary civilians. They are abused, forcibly deported, subjected to forced labor. Any act of defiance, even silent, is treated as a crime. The punishment is prison. Let me share the stories of several women I personally know. Oksana from Kherson region. Before she was sent to a detention center, she was held for 6 months with a bag over the head. One day she was brought to a pit and they told her, "We will do it to alive her. No one will know where you are." Yana from Zaporizhzhia region. She was tortured, her jaw was broken, several teeth knocked out, and then she was denied all medical care. Helena Dohopola from Crimea, a 70-year-old pensioner. Russia forced beat her, tortured her, and tried to break her fingers. Irina Dohopola, a Crimean journalist. She survived tortures. Today, she is denied medical help in prison. She has lost hearing in the ear, suffered a mini stroke. Half her body is numb. She lived in constant pain with severe headaches and heart problems. These are just few stories. There are thousands more. Around 14,000 Ukrainian civilians are currently held in Russian prison. In prison, I constantly hear the same phrase: "Your Ukraine was very little time left." But I'm here, and Ukraine continues to fight. even in the face of Ukrainians continue to fight, even in the face of devastating news. We are fighting for freedom, for dignity, for every human life. And we are not facing Russia alone. Russia is supported by Belarus, Iran, China, and North Korea. Authoritarian regimes have united against democracy. This is more than a war for territory. This is the battle between light and darkness, between freedom and slavery, between democracy and tyranny. And Ukraine is still fighting. And we fighting for the win. But just imagine, what if Ukrainians fall? Who will be next? Thank you.